Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. So let's see what's going on for Pisces at this time. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you have a great week ahead. I did a weekly reading for you. It's It's been posted since yesterday. A lot of you are watching and engaging with the video, so I'm really happy to see that. Really good feedback on it as well. So I hope you find it useful and you enjoy that type of format, because I quite enjoy doing it and I'd like to keep it up. So it depends if you guys like it or not, and you seem to enjoy it and find it useful as well, so that's good. Thank you all for your feedback. We're going to have a look and see what's going on for Pisces at this time, what you need to know for your highest good. Take what resonates, disregard the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Flip roles if you feel they fit better the other way around when it comes to your situation. Always trust your own guidance, especially when it comes to general readings and working with energy and so on, okay? If you want readings for all the signs, I do that on my other channel, Advice to Think Twice, linked below. And thank you all very much for liking, for sharing, for commenting, and for subscribing. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces at the time they're watching this video. What do you need to know for your highest good? Here we go. So this is going to be the situation that's being highlighted for us at this time, and what we can expect to see happen when it comes to this situation. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So I hear you're not talking. You're not talking. You're not opening up. For some of you, you're observing what happens if you don't get involved in something, or you're observing what happens if you just don't participate or you don't open up. Or this can be you keeping someone out. Let's see. But you're definitely in your wisdom, so you have a reason for doing this, and you know it's the right decision if that's what's going on. Current situation, we have the Magician. You're focused on creating a new beginning for yourself, Pisces. Both of these are very spiritual energies. You're drawing on your spiritual lessons. You're drawing on your wisdom. You're drawing on everything you've learned along the way to create a new beginning, to make better choices, healthier choices. In the challenge position, we have Justice, another major arcana, Libra energy. So you have a decision to make. If you haven't made your decision already, then that's the challenge. A decision has to be made. I also get a sense of something has to be made final, or something has to be made official, formal. So even if you did make your decision, it has to be made official somehow. But I do get a sense that you're withdrawing from something. In the foundation, we have the Seven of Cups. So you've been dealing with something that has been shallow, surface level, not a lot of depth to it. Every time you tried to build something, you were kind of on your own with it. When you shouldn't have been, it should have been someone else working with you, right? There's also an energy of you have options. So either you have too many options and you're feeling overwhelmed, and that's why the Justice card is your challenge, or you want the freedom of having other options. You want to see what else is out there. You want something different for yourself. And then your challenge becomes separating from something else in order to see what else is out there. This could also be, it's not like intentional lies and deceit, but the Seven of Cups can be half-truths. If they don't ask, I won't tell type of energy. So if you've been dealing with someone like that, then that's, you have a decision to make about them. In the recent past, we have Strength. You've definitely withdrawn from something. Look at all these majors. During the time of Leo, I feel you gained some knowledge, either about the fact that someone was lying to you, not telling you the full truth, not giving you the full picture, making empty promises to you, making promises they never intend to keep or they're not capable of keeping. There was a realization, okay, that something is just not going to go deeper, not going to grow, not going to develop into something more transitory. Something is just transitory, okay? I don't know how that resonates with you. And I feel like either you decided to hold back and observe what this person does if you don't participate anymore, or if you don't, do more than they do, or if you just kind of disrupt the routine that's been going on, waiting to see what they do. Or this could be a situation where you already knew the answer when you asked the questions, but you wanted to see what they tell you, okay? There's something where you started to test a situation or test a person. On the mind, the Fool. And you're done. You learned what you needed to learn and you're walking away. No burden, no doubt, no fear, no regret, no nothing. No guilt. Because you learned what you needed to learn. Okay? So what's happening today? We have the Ten of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Swords. For some of you, this could be someone trying to talk to you about making peace, getting back together, reconciling, getting back to happy times. They're talking to you about the Ten of Cups, but it never made it to a 10, okay? What they're talking about getting back to is the Seven of Cups. That's as far as they can go, okay? That's the truth you realized, and so that's why whatever they're saying, you're looking at it. And with the Page of Swords, I don't think you're engaging. For some of you, you're not responding, you're not engaging. And for others of you, you're very blunt with this person, not to hurt them, but to make it clear. Come on, camera. Okay. You're very blunt with them, not to hurt them, but to make it clear that you're out of it, you're done. There's no point in talking about it anymore, okay? And this can be a romantic relationship that you've gotten out of, or this can be a dynamic involving family. This can be a work situation where they always promise you recognition and promotion and they never deliver. And you finally told them, you know what? Just FYI, I'm looking for other jobs. Or actually, I found another job, here's my notice, right? Something along those lines. But I feel like you've completely withdrawn from this, okay? This is where whatever you're trying to leave behind, where you'll leave them behind, you're not even trying, they're trying to reach out to you again. They're trying to reach back out to you. They're trying to talk to you about the same promises, the same stories they sold you before, but they're talking to you about the Ten of Cups when the best they can offer is the Seven of Cups. I want to make that clear, okay? And it's absolutely clear to you as well. So let's see what's going on for Pisces when it comes to this situation. Because I feel like you were just pushing through and pushing through and pushing through because they told you something. Either they promised you a promotion, they promised you a raise, they promised you recognition and reward somehow. Or they told you, you know, this is the best I can do. I can't do anymore, but I'm doing the best I can, you know. So you felt like, okay, well, I'll stick around. I'll hang in there. They're trying. They're doing their best. Okay, that's fine. Or, you know, I need your help. I can't do this alone. I can't do this on my own. I'm struggling with this and that and the other. And it turned out they really weren't, you know. So something along those lines is what you found out. You tested them somehow. And they didn't pass the test because they kept lying. They kept up the deceit. They kept up the illusion. They told you the same stories. And you thought, okay, that's all I needed to know. I'm out, okay? No guilt. No nothing. Because I know the truth. I know the facts now. And there's no questioning it, okay? And I feel like that has been your pursuit recently. Since about Leo season that we've just come out of, that has been your pursuit, the pursuit for truth and clarity, and you checking your facts so that when you walk away, you're 110% sure that those are the facts and you've made the right decision, because you don't intend to go back to this, okay? So let's see, let's clarify for Pisces. What is this? The Magician. In the current situation, the Page of Pentacles. Someone's trying to talk to you about an opportunity, an offer, starting something new, rebuilding something, building something. Justice in the challenge position, the Three of Wands. You're not interested. You're not interested, and you've made up your mind. And even in the Justice card, she doesn't even want to look at what you're trying to talk to her about, what you're trying to offer her, because she knows full well it's not true, or it's not going to go anywhere. She's not interested. This is a final decision that someone's trying to get you to question or change your mind on, and you're not having it. The Three of Wands, you have your mind set on other things, anything other than this. That's where you are right now, okay? You either have one thing in mind, 2, 3 things in mind that you want to go towards, or you're in the place of anything is better than this, okay? Seven of Cups in the foundation. So we have the King of Swords. Yeah, someone very good with their words, We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Doesn't have to be. But someone very good with their words, someone who always had an answer. It always made sense. They always had a reason. They always had an explanation. You know, they always had a plan. The plan sounded perfect, but they never delivered. It was all smoke and mirrors. It was all air. Okay, King of Swords, Seven of Cups. Nothing grounded. And also with this, you saw the truth of the situation. You tested your theory and you confirmed it. That it's either just lies or it's just empty promises. Strength in the recent past. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah. You put together a plan to test this person or test the situation somehow. You planted, I don't know if it's a ruse or bait or to see what they do. And then you stood back and watched them, okay, with the High Priestess. Or you asked them very specific questions that you already knew for a fact the answers to. And they said the same things. They told you the same stories. They didn't tell you the truth. You gave them opportunities to own up. You gave them opportunities to be truthful. You gave them opportunities to do better. They didn't know it was the final test. And you got the information you needed. Okay? The Fool on the mind, the Ace of Wands. You're taking action in a very different direction. For some of you, you're moving out today. Or you're kicking them out. Or you are just now starting to apply for other jobs. Okay? Or you've done that. If you've done that already, you've got offers and opportunities coming in and you have a decision to make about those. If not, you're just starting to apply. You're just starting to make changes in your life. But you're very fired up and very driven to have a new beginning somewhere else, to do something different, to make different choices, to be in a different environment, and to be out of this. Okay? You're so determined. Let's see, 10 of Cups, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. We have the 2 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. For some of you, you already have something else that you want to go towards. You've already made up your mind. This is a choice between the old and the new. You're going with the new, and you're going to make an offer to someone to build. Or you're going to tell someone you want to invest in this. You want to invest in them. You want to invest in a relationship. You want to invest in a business partnership, in a collaboration. Or you're accepting a job that was offered to you and you're starting to build your new career or your new path in terms of job or work or how you make your money. And for others of you, this is an offer coming in. I feel like it's something that has been waiting for you to respond to it or reply with the 7 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. You already have an offer that has been on hold, has been on pause. You've been telling them you have to think about things, or you've been telling them you need more time or whatever. Or you never got back to them, but they're still waiting somehow. It's still available to you somehow. And that's where you're headed, and you're going to respond, reply, accept, pick it up, and get going in that new direction, okay? And where's Pisces headed? We have the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. You're focused on your new beginning, and I feel like the past, whatever it is you're trying to leave behind, they're trying to get inside your head, trying to make snide comments, rude, mean comments, to try to put the burden back on you. They're trying to guilt you, okay? Or they're trying to tell you that you owe them things, or you owe them this and that and the other. You can't go because you owe them that. And with the 5 of Swords, you're saying, you know what? I'll figure it out. Okay, talk to my lawyer. Or they're saying you can't go because you have this stuff still at my place, and you're saying burn it. I don't care. Like 5 of Swords, like I don't take no prisoners. I don't care. Okay, because that's where they brought you. That's the place they brought you to. I don't care. Burn it. Okay, I don't want it, because they're banking on the fact that you're gonna have to go get that stuff, or you're gonna have to go get whatever it is that, you know, and you're saying I don't want it, keep it, sell it, burn it, I don't care. Okay, what's Pisces focused on in the new direction? Yeah, we have the 3 of Swords, Temperance, and the 10 of Pentacles. You're focused on healing from this, finding your footing, finding your balance again, and building a new life for yourself. that is stable, that is long lasting. It's the Ten of Pentacles. It's not going anywhere. It's roots. Okay. For others of you, there's definitely been some sort of triangle situation going on. You have something else you're headed towards right now, and you're focused on blending, coming together, joining forces, creating a union with this other person, company, and it will lead to your happily ever after here, that it's going to be stable and healthy and long lasting with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So again, we see this energy of transition that we've been seeing for Pisces, and I think we'll see it until around the full moon that's coming up, the full moon in Pisces. That's a blue moon, blue full moon. I have a feeling that we'll see the same kind of energies playing out up until that point, and after that point, I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of fresh, a lot of new, a lot of different energies, different stories. Okay, this is a very determined Pisces. This is that situation where you've tested this person, you've given them one last chance. They didn't know it was their final test, okay? And they kept telling you the same thing. They told you the same story. You walked away, you closed the door, you separated, okay, whatever this is. Now you're making it official, because that's what it is. Because for some of you, this may have happened before where you tried distancing yourself from this thing or this person, and you went back, okay? So I think for them, they think you're just going to go back. And now that you're making it official, because that's the challenge here, that's what kind of triggers everything, and the King of Swords. Now that you're filing the paperwork, you're handing in your notice, you're making it official, you're telling people, you're looking for another place to live, you know what I mean? Now they're going, oh, wait, Pisces might mean it, you know, and they're trying to talk to you about, can we build? There's a lot of talk, right? Again, all the pages, there's a lot of talk, not a lot of action. And it's the same thing. They're trying to sell you the dream, but they can never give you the dream. They are not physically able or capable to give you the Ten of Cups. The best they can do is talk about it, promise it, and then fail to deliver, okay? This is the type of situation that overcommits and underdelivers, okay? And you're very, very clear and firm with this person at this time. There might be one last showdown, or it's not even going to happen because you're sending your lawyer to talk to him, or a representative somehow to get your stuff, to whatever, okay? Because you're focused. You don't even want to see them. You don't want to talk to them. Just as Three of Wands. You don't want to see them. You don't want to talk to them. You're not because it's angry, because you're angry, right? But it's because you know there's nothing there and you just want to be done with it. Okay? It's very clear, okay? King of Swords. There's no emotion, there's no confusion, there's no what ifs, no. It is what it is. I want to be done with it. I've put everything in motion. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. No offense. I wish you well. Good luck to you. Leave me alone. Okay? I'm done. I'm focused on this other thing. Okay? Under the High Priestess, what do we have? We have the Empress. Yeah, you're focused on the Empress. A true source of abundance, unconditional love, unconditional abundance and prosperity. When the Empress promises you something, she will deliver, okay? There's no question about it. And she actually under promises and over delivers, okay, with the Empress. Six of Swords, yeah, you're traveling to see this person, you're traveling to talk to this person, or to talk to this company, whatever the case may be at this time. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, you're forming a new partnership here that is on your level. Ace of Pentacles, you're starting something new, solid, healthy, that leads you to the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Travel is significant. The Knight of Wands with the World, relocation, and the Tower, definitely happening with the Star, because you're pursuing your dream. This is your dream, okay? After a long time of dissatisfaction or being in a situation that constantly fell short, okay? But there was always reasons, there was always explanations, it always made sense, you know, but it wasn't true. It was unfounded. I feel like around the time of Leo, you started questioning things, you started picking at things, silently though. You didn't confront this person. Because you may have tried to do in the past, you may have tried to confront them, you may have tried to give them ultimatums, you may have tried to talk to them and just kind of, can we just check these numbers, or can we just check this because it's not really adding up, and they blew up on you, or they dismissed you, or they didn't take you seriously somehow, or they just explained themselves away, a lot of talk, but they never really sat down with you and answered all your questions, okay? They just kind of glossed over things, or they gave you generic lines, or they gave you reasons, the explanations that were actually just excuses. And they may have overwhelmed you with information. They may have overwhelmed you somehow to try and confuse you, or to try to make you feel like, well, that sounds right. I can't, I don't know one way or another, but everything seems to be adding up. It sounds logical. It sounds reasonable. Okay, so I'll continue. I'll carry on, right? And I feel like recently you started to question and to investigate on your own because you wanted to be sure, not because you wanted to be snoopy and get back at this person, but because you wanted to be sure, because you've been kind of considering walking away from this for quite some time, because with that Four of Cups that we saw under the High Priestess, you've been dissatisfied with this for a long time. You tried to walk away from it several times. That's my on again, off again energy. And every time they brought you back, you may have separated, and when they saw you actually really staying away or pulling away, they brought you back somehow with the same story, with the same words and promises, and overflowing of emotion, or gaslighting, or love bombing, or whatever you want to call it these days. Doing too much, just come back. And then 2, 3 months, 4 months down the line, you just went back into the old routine, right? And that has been a cycle. So this time, you said to yourself, I'm going to look into it by myself. Or you hired someone to look into what they're saying. Or you talked to an advisor of sorts to double check, is this true? Because this is what they're telling me the policy is. Does that make sense to you? Is that legal? Is that right? Does that make sense? Right? Or you started paying attention, like, what are they doing? Who are they talking to? Because I feel like for some of you, they took advantage of your kind nature, and they took advantage of you believing them and believing in them, okay? And this is a case where I see someone took money from you, telling you they're broke, they have no choice, their back's against the wall, there's nothing they can do, they're desperately looking for jobs, and nothing is on the market, nothing is coming available, and so you just kept supporting them. But you never really looked close enough to see that they always have new shoes, they always have new stuff, they always have fresh, like the newest technology. You never question, like, where did that come from if they're saying they're struggling with money? Because you're not that type of person, Pisces, you know what I mean? But I feel like something happened recently where it was too obvious and it just clicked, right? Or it was the case that you had something else around you trying to talk to you, trying to offer you something that made you start to compare the two. If I wanted to pursue that, I'd have to leave this. How do I feel about leaving this? Well, I feel kind of guilty. So you just dismissed it. I'm going to stay. Or I feel this and then the other. Or I can't go because of all these reasons that they've told me, right? And then recently you started questioning it. Like, if I did want to go, what would that mean? Is it true what they're telling me, that I'm under such a strict contract that it will be hell to leave? Is that really true? Let me go check it. Turns out it's not. You know what I mean? Would they really be completely ruined if I moved out and stopped paying their bills for them? Turns out they wouldn't, because actually they've got resources. They've got other money coming to them, other people giving them money, because they're telling them the same stories they're telling you. Something along those lines is what you found out, right? Does this person ever intend to really build a future with me? Well, not really, because look, they're talking to everyone else. I'm telling them I need them for this and that and the other. They're telling me they're busy. I can't see you because I have to work. I can't do that with you because I have to work. But, I'm working for the both of us because we're building a life together, right? We have to sacrifice now to have a happy future later. And then you randomly turn up and they're not doing anything. They're not working. They're out with people. They're out partying. They're out, you know what I mean? And they always had a reason. They always were able to weasel their way out of things and explain things away. So you said, you know what? I'm not going to ask them. I'm not going to question them. I'm going to check everything on my own. And then I'll give them an opportunity to be honest with me one last time. That's what you did. They told you the same stories. And that's all you needed to know. And since then, or this is what you're doing currently, depends, everyone's on slightly different timelines, you put into action your plan to get out of there quietly, because you knew if you're going to talk about leaving, they'd find some way to either prevent you from doing that or just create chaos and a mess and confusion. So you're like, I'll let them know I'm leaving once I'm out of there. You know, I'll let them know I'm quitting once I have another job and it's a done deal, so they can't mess it up for me. So at this time, Pisces, you're headed towards, there's travel in the cards. So you're headed towards a new person, a new opportunity, a new place to live. You're relocating at this time. Or you're on the move a lot, setting up your new life for yourself somehow. Okay. And here they come trying to talk to you. First, they're going to try to sweet talk you. If that doesn't work because you're not going to respond, or you're going to be very blunt, then they're going to get all mean. Then, or threaten you, or try to blackmail you somehow, or again tell you what they've told you before. You can't leave because of this and that and the other, and you're going, yeah, talk to my lawyer. We'll sue you if you do this. Sue me. Because you know they got jack. They got nothing. Sue me. I'll see you in court. Sure. Go nuts. Knock yourself out. You have to come pick up your stuff. You know, you need this stuff. This is your favorite shirt. Burn it. They'll be shocked, Pisces. They'll be absolutely shocked, but that is none of your problem or none of your concern. You're focused on blending, uniting, joining forces, either finding balance within yourself, your own finances, and starting a new path for yourself, developing it on your own. Or again, you're headed towards joining forces with another person, starting a new relationship, or it's a collaboration, or it's a project together, or it's a job, you're joining forces with a new company. Okay, take the messages as they resonate with you. For others of you, this is where you find comfort with family. You find comfort, balance, joy, happiness, and healing. As you're going through healing, you're spending time with your loved ones, friends, family. They're nurturing you, they're helping you, they're picking you up, they're bringing you back to yourself. And from there, you can decide what you want to do next. This could be happening at the same time. Your friends, your family are there supporting you, rallying around you as you're creating your new future as well. Okay? Matter of fact, your friends and family might act as a blocker between you and this, whatever this is that you're leaving behind, so that you don't have to see them and you don't want to talk to them, because you made that very clear. And they're going, I got you, Pisces. Don't worry about it. Give me your phone. I can talk to this person. You know? Or don't worry about it. If they come knocking, we're not going to let them in the door. That could be what this is, right? But you're just done. You're out. You're happy about it. And you're excited about your new beginning, as you should be, Pisces. And your independence and your freedom. You're like, I don't even need to be angry with you. I don't even need to think about getting back at you or whatever. Karma is going to get you, and once it does, good luck. And that's true. So let's see, color card for Pisces when it comes to this situation. Color card for Pisces. Okay, we've got one full lying out. Blue, activate your healing power. The number is 37. We had that recently, but I'll read it again. So completion, definitely. And healing. And you said everything you had to say. You don't need to see this person, talk to this person. And whatever they have to say to you, you're like, sure, go nuts. Or you're not even engaging at all, right? Talk to the hand. Talk to my lawyer. I'm focused on my healing and new and healthier things. And that's your mantra. Blue activates healing powers, increases vitality, and has a calming effect when people feel nervous, manic, or overexcited. There's also clarity, complete clarity. It also contains antiseptic qualities that heal burns, stop bleeding, and relieve fevers. Blue can even increase your metabolism. Use the blue sword of light to assist you in healing your body. Blue ray healing. Imagine you have a blue sword of light. At the tip of the sword, there is a blue star, which has incredible healing power. When the star touches any area that is sick, it dissolves the sickness out of your body. Use the blue sword of light to relieve fever, stop bleeding, heal burns, and clear skin problems. Say, Divine Sword of Light, heal, purify, and regenerate this area. Repeat this statement several times for about 2 minutes until you feel better. But you can do that when it comes to relationships in your life or dynamics in your life, okay? You imagine a cord between you and that person or you and that thing, and you touch the cord between the two of you with that sword, and you say what you need to say, right? But one way or another, Pisces, you're out of there, And again, I feel like your friends and family are stepping in, or a representative, a lawyer, you know, someone else, stepping in to block this person, keep them out, because you're not going to see them again. You're not going to talk to them again. You've said everything you had to say. You did everything you were going to do. It's done. You don't want to, you just want to be done. You're done. Okay? You're focused on moving on and moving forward. All right, Pisces, so that's something to think about if you're in the process of doing this and you're thinking, well, how do I keep them from coming around? Talk to your friends and family. Let them know what's going on. Make it official, you know, and be like, can I just stay with you for a little while until they get the picture? And if they come knocking, you can tell them off for me. And your friends and family are going to be comfortable and happy to do that for you, actually, because they want to protect you. And quite frankly, your friends and family are going to be happy that you're freeing yourself from the situation. From the outside looking in, they were able to see this, but they could never talk to you about it. They could never bring it up to you because you didn't see it at the time. Do you know what I mean? And it would just create conflict between the two of you. So they just dropped it, or they may have stopped speaking to you as well. It depends on the situation. So now they're more than happy. They're like, yeah, Pisces, awesome. We're all on the same page. We got you. Don't worry about it, right? Or again, it's a representative somehow, or it's a lawyer. But I'm happy to see this because you have much better things ahead of you, Pisces. And it's a very, I don't even know what to call it, because it's not empowering energy. Empowering comes with an edge. It comes with a drive. It comes with fire, with passion. Like, you took your power back. This is just chill. This is just clear. And it doesn't bother you, and it doesn't get to you, and it doesn't affect you in any way. You see everything for exactly what it is, and you have no ties to it. You're like, it's done. It's done. And you're setting everything in motion to make sure it stays done. And you're just focused on the future. It's not even a burden for you at this point, right? It's very freeing, is rather what I would call it. You're excited about your new beginning, the Fool with the Ace of Wands. That's all you care about, and that's fair enough, you know? So Pisces, tell me what this is for you. Let me know what this is, okay? Where are you headed? Where are you leaving behind? What is it that they were telling you and it was never true? What is it that they were promising you and never delivered? What was it that put you on to them in the first place? What was the final straw that made you start to question it? Like, what's in your cupboard? You know what I mean? Is it really empty like you're telling me? Do you have anything in your closet? You know what I mean? Any skeletons I should know about that you're not telling me about? What was it that made you start to question them? What was it that pushed you to that effect, to that extent, where you said, you know what, let me just go double check what you're telling me. I'm just going to consult a lawyer. I'm just going to talk to someone else, get a second opinion. Okay? Because this is someone that took advantage of you for a long time, of your kind nature. Okay? They took advantage, Pisces. But you know what? To you, you're looking at it like, well, maybe this was karma for me, and if that's true, I've paid it off. You can have it. You can keep it. Whatever it is you got from me, keep it. Have it. Go nuts. I'm done, okay? That's it. I'm done. I don't owe you anything. I don't owe this anything. I'm done. I'm free, right? So you're not even like, what did I give you? I want it back. Honestly, Pisces, you're like, keep it. My gift to you. Good luck. When karma finds you, you'll need it. You'll need all the luck you can get, because it's not really going to help you, because you got to pay your karma then, right? But for you, as far as you're concerned, you would happily let them have things. You would happily keep them things. You would happily not ask for money back, just so that you don't have any more ties and any sort of cord attaching you together. Keep it. Burn it. I don't care. It's yours. Do whatever you want with it. Okay? I'll rebuild. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried, right? And that's the best attitude to have, Pisces. I love this reading. I love it for you, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I hope it helps. I'm looking forward to your thoughts. I'm looking forward to your comments. Check out your weekly. Check out any other video on the channel you feel drawn to. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.